She placed her hands on her husband's back and started moving them around as their son played football. You see, her husband used to watch every one of their son's matches, but a rare genetic condition left him deaf and gradually turned him blind. So now she watches every match for him, moving her hands across his back so he can feel every play and celebrate every goal. A doctor was trapped inside a burning car after a terrible crash, and one firefighter rushed in to pull him out. But neither of them knew this rescue had actually started 30 years earlier. You see, when that firefighter was born too early, the same doctor had fought to keep him alive as a baby. And only later did they realize he had just saved the doctor who once saved him. The boy was being bullied at school every single day. You see, he wore the same old shoes because his family couldn't afford new ones. One day, his teacher noticed the other kids laughing at him, so that night, she went to a store and bought him a brand new pair. The next morning, she quietly placed them on his desk. When the boy saw them, he couldn't stop smiling. He walked past the boy in the wheelchair before the match, making sure he didn't stop for any fans. And the next few players did the exact same thing. So from that moment on, the boy just sat there watching the whole team pass by without anyone noticing him. But when Messi saw him, he stepped out of the line, walked straight over, signed his shirt, and made sure to give him all the love he deserved. A fan threw shoes at iShow Speed, but when he smelled them, he started crying. You see, two fans had traveled for hours just to meet Speed, but Speed took their expensive shoes and drove off. So the fans chased him all the way to the next city on a bike. When Speed's car stopped, they asked for their shoes. So Speed signed the smelly shoes and gave them back.
Why did World War II soldiers hide their collars on the battlefield? Well, the soldiers proudly displayed their ranks and badges on their collars, and snipers during World War II specifically targeted soldiers with the highest ranks. To avoid detection, soldiers would fold down their collars to conceal their rank insignia. This seemingly small action saved countless lives. The scientists placed a starving piranha and a goldfish in an aquarium, then set a glass panel between them. And as the piranha rushed to attack the goldfish, it slammed into a glass panel, and after trying repeatedly, every attempt ended the same way, injuring its head and losing scales in the process. Now, when the scientists removed the glass wall, the piranha refused to move from its position, eventually dying from starvation, telling how repeated failure can create invisible limits in the mind. If you ever get bitten by an animal that might have rabies, do not just rinse it and move on. That mistake could cost your life. Most people think cleaning the wound is enough, or they wait and see if the animal acts weird. But by then, it's already too late. So what should you actually do? I'll tell you. But if you don't want to get bitten, then tap the like button, click subscribe, then share. And when you tap copy link, this amazing thing doesn't really happen. Alright? The moment you're bitten, scrub the wound with soap and running water for at least 15 minutes to flush out the virus. How many times did I say bitten?